You know what? Pope Benedict XVI told the church in Africa in a document called Africa Munus. He said, this revolution is modeled after the scripture in the Gospel of Matthew chapter 5, the Beatitudes. When you look at the Beatitudes, Jesus tells us, blessed are the poor in spirit. It is a revolution that begins from poverty of spirit, a revolution of justice, a revolution of meekness, a revolution where people begin to act as people of God. That is the revolution we are proclaiming, my friend. And that is the revolution that leads to the revolution of the world. Because when you look around the world, many people are pushing Jesus to the background. But I want to tell us, my friends, the abolition of God is the abolition of man. When you abolish God in your life, when you abolish God in your system, when you abolish God in what you do, you begin to lose the sense of who you are. Because we are what we are, because we are children of God. In the book of creation, in the book of Genesis, he said he made them male and female in his own, and male and female he created them. And then he said, increase, multiply, fill the earth, and have dominion over it. What it means is, so long as we remain in the image and likeness of God, we have the authority to have control over all of creation. But when we disconnect with the Creator, we lose the sense of that power given to us as children of God. When you look at some people who are so sinful and who are comfortable being sinful, most of them I've met are always afraid. I don't know if you have witnessed that. Most of them are afraid of everything. They are afraid of their brother. They are afraid of everything at all. Why? Because they have lost that connection of being the image of God. Because they don't get it. They don't understand it. When you are a child of God and you are following this new revolution of love, revolution of faith, revolution of total dependence in our God who is able, capable, and available at all times, I tell you, things will become better in our lives. Things will become better in our families. And that's what I invite you today to begin to lead. And that's the goal of these whole episodes we are going to present to us today. And the first principle I will say to you, my dear friend, therefore is, number one, you have to recognize that you are a child of God. Number two, you have to know that Jesus died for you. Number three, you have to know that you are a member of the church, the family of God. Go through the scripture. We are the members of the family of God. The church's document, Lumen Gentium number 4, says that we belong to this family because we are the family of God. And in this family of God, everybody that is incorporated becomes sacred. We are sacred because we are God's children. We are untouchables. Before the enemy, you are untouchable. Before the enemy of truth, you are untouchable. Before the enemy of growth in the spiritual realm, you are untouchable because you are a child of God. In our own native way of saying it, there is a proverb that says that what does it mean? That the little lion does not eat grass. Okay? Because it is always adventurous. It is always strong. It is always powerful as the lion. So you cannot be a child of God that the scripture calls the Lion of the tribe of Judea, and you begin to eat grass. Wow!